Hello and welcome to another video from Art Asylums Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 2006 release by Art Asylum from their Star Trek 40th anniversary series of action figures. And these particular action figures that we're looking at today are from the Command Chair series, and they featured the captain of the USS Enterprise and his chair, as seen in the television episodes of the early days. Of the original series, I should say. Okay, and the one we're looking at today is of Captain Christopher Pike, who commanded the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 prior to Captain Kirk taking command. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, and it says Star Trek celebrating 40 years. And there you can see Captain Christopher Pike in the behind the bubble, as played by the late great actor Jeffrey Hunter. And it says Captain Pike and Command Chair, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3. And it's got New Force Comic and Collectibles exclusive. I don't actually remember it being exclusive, but it does say that on the box. Okay, so that's the front of the box. So let's just turn the box to the side. And there we've got an image of the actual item figure itself. And you can see is Captain Pike sitting in his command chair. And it says Captain Pike and Command Chair. And on the other side of the box, we have the other ones in the series, or all three in this particular series. So you have Captain Kirk and Command Chair from When No Man Has Gone Before. We've got Captain Kirk in Command Chair. I imagine that's from the later episodes. And Captain Pike and Command Chair, which is what this one is. And if we turn the box round to the back, yeah, we got quite a bit of information on the back here. So let's just move the camera up a little bit so we got the whole box in, and it says Star Trek 40 celebrating 40 years. It says, and you've got images of the three different figures in the collection. So the top one is Captain Kirk and Command Chair from Where No Man Has Gone Before. The middle one is Captain Kirk in his command chair, obviously from the TV episodes. And the bottom one is Captain Pike and Command Chair, and it's obviously from the menagerie or from the cage. Okay, so it says Christopher Pike served as a USS Enterprise NCC 1701's captain for several years before being promoted to fleet captain. Although exposure to delta ray radiation resulted in his paralysis, Captain Pike was able to communicate through a special design wheelchair before the powers of the Telosians allowed him to live in an illusion of his making. As part of the 40th anniversary of Star Trek, prepare to beam up the deluxe Captain's Chair set featuring Captain Pike as seen in the cage. This set delivers an intricate chair design unique to the pilot episode. In scale with past releases and sculpted by Art Asylum, prepare to boldly go where no man has gone before. Take command of your collection with Captain Kirk and Captain Pike available now. And at the bottom you got the CBS logo, the Diamond Select Toys logo, Art Asylum logo, and it says New Force Comics Collectibles exclusive, and you got StarTrek.com at the bottom. Okay, so that's the back of the box. I think what we're going to do now, because we can't see it very well through the window, I'm going to open the box and I'm going to take out the figure. I don't know if I can get them off of the board, but let's open it up and see what we got inside. Okay, so I've removed the inner tray from the box, and there you can see you got Captain Pike sitting on the command chair. Now I can't really remove it from the box. You see there's some of it is still taped in, and it's all done at up at the back, and it's all strapped to his legs. There's strapping around his legs and around his waist, and it all goes through the bubble at the back. So if I took it off, I wouldn't be able to put it back together. So I'm not going to actually take it off, but I don't think we need to. But you can see this is Captain Christopher Pike on his command chair. You can see you got the voice communicator on the side there, which was in the pilot episode. He used to click on it and talk through it to address the intercraft. And you can see there's a little screen on the inside of that there. And then let's have a look at Captain Pike himself. Now this was the version played by Jeffrey Hunter, which was the original pilot from the Star Trek, and it was entitled The Cage. which then ended up being used in the 2-part episode, The Menagerie, which was tied in with Kirk and Spock takes Pike to Talos to live the rest of his life after the accident that he's had. So anyway, this is the likeness of Jeffrey Hunter, and it's, I've got to say, it's a very good likeness of Jeffrey Hunter as he was when he played. Obviously, he died many years ago, but a very good likeness as he was when he played Captain Pike in that original pilot. It does look very much like him. Even his eyes, they've got the eyes down to a real T. It does look very, very good. The hair is right, and obviously there's good articulation on these figures. You can tell here you've got the articulation on the elbow, on the top of the arm, so you've got 3 articulations on each arm, and also the hands, because the hands turn, so you've got good articulation on the hands. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 articulation just on the hands and arms, and then you've got the head, and then you've got the waist, the tops of the legs, the tops of the legs again, the knee joints, and the feet. So there's just some amazing articulation on these figures. If you just look down at his legs, you can see the articulation at the well, obviously the top of his legs because he's sitting down. You can see the joints just above the knees, and the knee joints, and then the feet. As you can see the joints on the feet there. So yeah, articulation on these Art Asylum figures was second to none. They were absolutely fantastic. And of course you've got the chair. Now this Pike figure, now he was, I think it was the 7-inch version. Let's just check and just put a stick to the yeah, so he's coming up at about 5.5 inches sitting down, so it will be the 7-inch version of the figure when he stands up. So in line with all of the Art Asylum figures, they're the same size, 7-inch figures, or 7 inches in centimeters, about 18 centimeters. So that's the size of the figure, and he is dressed in that original uniform with the polar neck around the collar there, if you like, as he appeared in the original episode. And of course the chair is just amazing. So you've got all these buttons on the side of the chair here and on the side here, and of course as we looked at that voice accessory or screen accessory, yeah, I mean it's just good. There's a little mark on there, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just done from when it was made. I don't quite know. There's a little bit mark on it, but other than that, it's fantastic. Now these command chair figures, they were all limited edition. They were only done for the 40th anniversary, and they were not huge, great quantities. Let's just have a look at the bottom of the chair. Is there anything printed on? No. I just thought there might be something printed on there to give you the numbers that they were released, but there's nothing on there or the box that tells you the quantities that was released. No, nothing at all. So but I know they were limited edition, and they were only released for that 40th anniversary year. Yeah, but they're done incredibly well. I can remember when we had the shop, these come in on the shop and they went straight away, all gone, and we had to wait a while before we got any more. And again, same thing happened, they come in and sold out, and then we couldn't get any more because the line had finished. So yep, it's an excellent selling product. Of course now we're approaching now the 60th anniversary year, which is in 2 years time, in 2026. So this is 18 years ago these were released. So trying to find these figures, or the well, not just the figures, the set themselves is very, very difficult indeed, especially in this mint unopened condition. However, yes, you know, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again soon.